Mornye being a fusion and a broadblade has made many people confused, but what I'm interested in is what her role is. And is there a spot in the current lineup, hyper carry? It's a bit unlikely to see her as a hyper carry, as we just got Galbrena, and she destroys current content. We also have Brant, who does a large amount of damage and also can do more in his kit than just being a hyper carry. But there is a very good spot for her. She could be the first fusion burst hyper carry. This would activate Cheese's value in the meta and would be an interesting new mechanic to play around with alongside the mono fusion team with Lupa and Brant. Sub DPS/buffer. This is her likely placement in the game, in my opinion, but only if she's a fusion burst unit. I think she would be similar to Phoebe, as I could imagine Mornye having two forms, a buffer and an attack, just like Phoebe. This would let us have a taste of fusion burst, but still get hyped for the fusion burst hyper carry to arrive later in the patch cycle. Outside of that, there is no need for a fusion buffer. Brant more than makes up for this slot, and so does Lupa. Healer, amplifier. I don't see the reason why we would want a healer from fusion of all things. Brant takes this job, and he even does shielding. And we have Lupa for applying fusion vulnerability, and she's amazing in that role. Now, we did get the new mechanic for tunability, so I could see her being a unit that would be a shorekeeper that broke the enemies or made them vulnerable to tunability, but it's unlikely. We just got Chisa. Making another universal support wouldn't be expected. Special unit. This is the most likely outcome. I feel that she will do something new or maybe even is tied with Liney. But again, she doesn't make sense in the fusion element. The mono fusion team is finished and is at its apex in both endgame modes, and we have a very good and new player-friendly fusion hypercarry. Galbrena is strong, so that only leaves her being a negative status like Phoebe or a new archetype of a unit. But that's my thoughts. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think about Mornye and her spot in the meta. Bye-bye!